no pyramid. So the world, goddammit. Wait a hot minute, let it fade a hot minute. Army check, pull up outside a hot minute. I'm not kidding. Play with the kitty, put the kitten in a mitten. Say what couldn't be done, I did it. Say what need to be done, did it. Get down, get up, get the chicken. Your granny over there, dancing in the kitchen.
Down to the floor, how low can you go? Down to the floor, how low can you go? Down to the floor, just grind up, just grind up, floor. How low can you go? Crank that ish up, crank that ish up, ride that ish up, jerk that ish up, ride. Crank that ish up, work that ish up, freak that ish up, rock that ish up.
When you walk into a room, you tell them I don't need no introduction.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to Speak That Shit. Guess what? I'm your host, Zobo69. What's going on? Hey, you know, boy, been a busy week. It's always been busy for us, you know, because I mean, we just do what we do, you know. I mean, people on Facebook, y'all get too sensitive, you know. This is just entertainment, okay? You know, you put a post up there, motherfuckers get in their feelings and stuff. And one thing about me is I'm not going to argue with you. I say something to get in your skin. And once I see that I'm in your skin, you don't even see me post no more. You can keep posting and this and that. But I already know I got to you. So guess what? I don't even read it no more. And this talk about, I was in somebody else's post, but we're going to talk about that after we introduce everybody. But anyway, if you like to sponsor the show, give me a call at 941-681-1710. That's 941-681-1710. Or info@kingscastleent.com. Go to the website because we got a lot of things coming up. We got a lot of things coming up in the in the Riverview area, the Tampa area. Next year we're doing this comedy entertainment tour, so we're gonna be in your city. We're just gonna be doing a lot of things. So check us out. You like to be sponsored? Hey, you like to sponsor our show? Give us a call. We got movies coming up and everything. December 6th, I'm gonna be at the Joke Joint. Yep, I'm coming back out. I'm gonna start at the Joke Joint where Alex Soto is December 6th at 7 p.m. It's a free show, I believe. But you got 2 drinks minimum, though. You got to have 2 drinks. So, come on through there, 7 to 9. And after the show, they got a satin and stud show. I'm looking at this right now. It's satin and stud shows, DJ and dancing, a whole bunch of studs, I guess, and lesbians and all that going on right after the show. So it's going to fit in with my jokes, so I guess, hey.
So call your mom and your stud mom. What they call a step stud? Step stud,
yeah.
Call your mom and your step stud.
And come on through. It's at the Joke Joint December 6th, Friday, December 6th. Hey, Annie Loke, what you got going on?
I am Annie Loke, a.k.a. Passion Baby. That's going to be #Passion Baby. That is my stage name. I got new music coming out. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Napster, Deezer, everywhere where music is sold and streamed at. Like I said, my name is Annie Loke, and I'm going to be here co-hosting, joining with Zobo69. We're going to have a great show for you guys tonight.
All right. Hey, we got joining us today. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get him on forever, you know. And the thing about it is, the reason we ain't have him on here because he got his show. He had his show on Thursday. You know, pretty soon he's going to get back to his show, you know, his radio show. So right now, while they in a little hiatus, little break right now, I snatched him up here. You know, this is my comedy song. I know, you know, that's like, well, damn, you must have had it when you were 5 years old, but I started fucking early. So, you know, Mac James, what you got going on?
What's up, Dad? This is my stand-up comedy dad, Zobo69. I'm Mac James, world's funniest bartender, host of Stand Up for News Radio. What's going on, dog?
Yeah.
My dog?
Tell us what you got going on.
Me? Tonight I'm off chilling. I'm chilling.
Something everywhere.
Tomorrow night we got that Tyson fight up at my job. You should come by and check it out with that Paul kid up at Dave and Buster's where I host those comedy shows. You should come up there. You busy tomorrow?
One in Clearwater?
Dave and Buster's up by your
Dave
place.
And Buster's right around the corner. Yeah.
We got that fight. We're gonna watch Tyson. Who you think's gonna win, Tyson or the Jake Paul?
It depends.
No, he's for Tyson. He's for Tyson.
It depends if it's real or not. You know.
Exactly. It's all a stage. It's all a stage. We're in this business, you know.
Yeah. If it's a real fight, you know, Tyson still, you ain't gonna never lose it. You know what I'm saying? His mind right.
Tyson, if it's real,
He don't got Robbie Givens on or Don King on his back, so Tyson's still gonna be a beast to the day he die. You know what I'm saying? If it's a real fight, you know.
I was trying to think of her name the other day. Robin Gibb. That was his wife, right?
Yeah. Yo, and that's another way that, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to learn, you know, you little young fellas want to know, you know, you got to choose the right woman, because once you go up in a girl and she put it on you, she could fuck up your whole career. Look what she did.
Yeah.
Talking about my aunt.
I had these young. Oh, sorry. I had these young bucks at my bar the other day, so, and they were like, "Who do you like better, Tyson or Paul?" And I'm like, I guess I like Paul better, you know. And they're like, "Oh, why?" I'm like, "Oh, because he's never been convicted of raping anyone."
But see,
well, I meant like in the fight, not as a person. I'm like, and they're like, we weren't around back then, so I don't know about that. I'm like, well, it's just not very nice, you know. But I think if it's real, I think Tyson could take his head off. But how many rounds can Tyson last if he doesn't take his head off within 3 rounds? Is, you know, the question.
well,
you know, his ticker is old.
Might been training though. He been training. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
he's got a 58-year-old ticker though. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it like this: age ain't nothing but a number. You know what I'm saying? If you train, if you in shape, age ain't nothing but a number. You know, you got these little 20-year-old. I'm in better shape than these motherfuckers.
It's still a gamble,
you know
though. Like, I feel the same way about Mike Tyson, but it's still a gamble. Like, he got so much he want to prove, but it's like, yo, like.
Well, he ain't trying to prove nothing. He's already a millionaire.
He said this is his quote. He goes, "My kids think I'm nobody."
My kids think I'm nobody.
That's what he said. My kids think I'm nobody.
No,
they're gonna find out. They're about to find out who I am.
They're gonna find.
He's still trying to prove. You know, he got something to prove right now. That's what he's
it's
trying.
In his mind, compared to who he was, he might see that they might look at him that way. You know.
Sure.
Yeah. Right.
Welcome to the club.
Once they get grown, you know.
Yeah.
And Walter said, "What do they do if they don't drink 2 drinks?" I have the slightest idea, Walter. You know, all these people, they be talking about 2 drink minimums, and I'm always gonna drink about 4 anyway. So you know, so.
Breathe faster than him. He's gonna tell me to slow down, but it's not gonna matter because
Get cut off.
Sleep as soon as we get in the car.
Yeah,
the best part about bartending at the comedy club, you guys, is I get to cut people off if they don't laugh.
Oh,
or if they heckle me too, I'll be like, "You're cut off. Don't come back to the bar." Plus, I'll like double grat.
Yeah, you've been doing comedy for a while though. You've been doing what happened to one at David Buster though?
I'm waiting to do another thing there. It's just litigations. It's so corporate there. So my next idea there, I did the Orlando Invasion. We did the April Fool's Month. We had 5 Mondays competition, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
And we did a mixed open talent show in May. And so then the next thing I want to do is to get like touring comics to come in, sell tickets with a video game card, you know, with the chips and the credits on the card, and then like a little buffet rolled together ticket sale price deal. Like you get like $50 for 2 of them, or $75 for 4. You cut them a little. They'll sell a room out. We have big entertainment rooms. It's got to go up a ladder before it can come back down to me, you know, to find out if we're going to do it or not. This is their idea, but they like our comedy. They like supporting me and the Tampa Bay comedy community. So it's awesome.
Okay, that's what's up. Y'all hear that? Riverview area is right down the street. And I say right down the street, like y'all know how we say black people say right down the street. When I say black people, I'm including Mac James too. He's from Detroit, so it's the same thing.
Dig it, yeah.
We say right down the street.
Publix is across the street, girl. Go ahead. You can walk. What I mean is you're gonna have to cut through a yard, cross 301, don't get hit by a car, go around Duncan, and Publix is right across the street.
Yeah, and jump. Don't forget them about 2 gates you got to jump. You got to jump a couple of gates, but it's across the street, dog.
I cut through the apartments. If you cut through the apartments complex, you're good to go. You skip 2 blocks.
Yeah. But then you go through that. You got, you know what I'm saying. I mean,
it takes you to the back of Speedway in the alley coming through.
So we all right. We ain't in Sanford, Florida, so they're not going to Trayvon Martin. So you go through that way.
That's what's up.
Wait, what's up, Tasha?
What's up,
Hey
Tasha?
y'all, how's it going?
All right, we got Mac James on here. Tasha, tell us what you got going on.
Oh, you know me, just working hard, but I'll be in Florida on the week of the 25th, and I'll be for a whole week this time. So I'm pretty excited to get that hot weather because it's getting cold out here in
Oh
Columbus.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's cold. It rained, man. I woke up this morning and what it said, oh, rain should stop by 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh no, that means the snow is coming soon. It's cold.
I don't miss
Yeah,
that.
But I'm
yeah,
just
yeah. Yeah, up north it was October, November. Oh yeah. It's about that time.
It's coming. Winter's coming.
It's about that time. And down here our winter is like when it get 60 degrees, you got everybody got with the big coats on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they freezing and shit.
We have winter for like 2 weeks every month and a half.
About February, right?
Yeah, until February, then it's summer again.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we might get down here the 40s here or 50s one time. You know what I'm saying? One night, overnight. It ain't gonna be during the daytime. Be like overnight. So
a
Tasha's
couple
gonna
a
want
couple
to
of
stay.
years ago it got down though. A
yeah, that's
couple
what
of
I'm
You're not
years
saying.
gonna
ago
want
What
to
it
go
was
got
back
in
to
the
down
Hawaii.
40s, right?
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was cold when I came out. I was like,
yeah,
jeez,
yeah.
it
That's
was
why I said it was like
freezing.
in the 40s. Like it was like 2 days, then it went to 50 the
Hmm.
next day or something like that. Yeah, I remember. And the thing about that is, it's okay, but when that wind start hitting, boy,
Right, right. But it's a different type of cold out here. It's
yeah,
just different. It's to the bone, man. It's crazy.
it just
I'm
cold.
ready to come back.
What you gotta do? You
I'm
gotta
ready to come back.
shower, put
You're
on
not gonna want to go back up there.
put Vaseline everywhere first, and then put on a layer, and then another
Yeah,
layer.
you sure
Talking about
layer.
long
You
john,
sure
like
layer.
they don't know about wife beaters down here that much, but yeah, you gotta layer a little bit.
Was he down here?
Absolutely.
Johns,
Why down here when you put on wife beaters, you got to go with the name. So that's why we don't wear wife beaters.
because then you gotta beat your wife.
DV be high time. It be up there. So if we put on wife beaters, it's in our head like, okay, if you got the wife beaters on, you got to beat your wife. So we don't
Yeah,
I'm very understanding of that.
it's like the hall pass.
I'm not bullshit, y'all. Don't sit up here. Everybody get quiet like that.
If your wife gets you wife beaters for like Christmas or your birthday or something, it's a hint. Or if she gets you like gray sweatpants,
Right.
I never understood that when I first heard it though.
Right.
Like I never understood why they call it a wife beater.
Me neither.
Like
though.
I used to like.
Well, I know why.
An hour. I was thinking like, why is that a wife? A wife beater?
Well, because back in the day, Grandpa used to beat on women, and he used to have on wife beaters. He used to have those white tank tops on. So
Because
that's
you
the
gotta be
reason why.
comfortable and at home to beat your woman. So basically, that's the uniform you're gonna be wearing.
Man, back in the day,
That's for
that's
the
all they
job you want.
did was beat
You
their
ain't gonna do
women.
it at the coffee shop though. Like you're not gonna do it at the ice cream shop unless you really, really had to. Probably. You're gonna
Well,
do
not
it at
now.
home in a wife beater in a white tank.
Not nowadays because you're able to work. Remember, back then they wasn't able to work. The women did what the men said, and they used to beat their women.
Good
That
old
was
days.
just reality.
I ain't talking about
What?
the beating the women part, but I'm talking about the first part when a woman did what the men
Yeah.
did. That was the good old days.
Well, if you're good, you don't. If you're good, you didn't have to get beat. Like if you didn't do anything, so.
But no, it wasn't even that. It was basically, I feel like an ego thing. But the thing is now we can take care of ourselves now. So we don't
That's
have
why I'm
to
beating the man.
listen to anybody. But we don't have to listen to anybody anymore. We're not forced to. Back then you was forced to. Your parents actually gave you away. Remember, I asked you, can I get your daughter's hand in marriage? You know what I mean? So yeah, times have changed, thank goodness. Because I probably would have
I
been in
gotta give you
jail.
away. Take
Can I
it
have your
back.
daughter's hand-to-hand combat in marriage?
Yo, your
if,
dad
if,
did
you,
tell me
if
we
your
all
wife
got it
buys
down.
that wife beater for you, then you gotta it's kind of like she's asking for it. Is that what we're saying?
It's like, if she
Sounds like
buy
we're all
your
saying
wife
the same thing.
yeah, if she buy your wife she say, can you please beat my ass?
So you just gonna stare at it like, what's this for? That's your only thought. with this nice little tank top.
Just like Mac James said, if they buy you sweatpants, what
I
they
make
say?
sure Pam can't hear me right now.
No. What?
All right, we
He say
good.
he making sure Pam on here.
She buys my wife beater.
No, but for real, I never really knew what the wife beater was for. I didn't know why they called it wife beaters. I never did. So I'm like, why they call them wife beaters? I mean, I don't know. But Walter said, DC, this station has too many strong women. They claim they don't need men. What are they doing up there, man?
I mean, what are you wanting to be needed from a woman that's not yours?
No, he's saying this station. He's talking about the whole station full of women that don't need no strong. Too many strong women on the station. They claim they don't need no men.
I mean, I understand it though. Like, I understand it though. Like, if a person feels like they don't need a man, like that makes sense. Like, you should still be attracted to a person who doesn't need you. I feel like there's a complex to a man if he needs.
I don't need nobody to need me.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I ain't a motherfucker to need me.
That's right. That's right. And my saying is don't love me to death either. Don't tell me you love me to death. I don't want that. Don't love me to death.
We need more strong women.
Yeah, I said, don't love me to death. Right.
But men want somebody that needs them. Men want to be needed. Men want to be needed. Like, you have to.
It depends. That depends on the.
Need them. You should be pretending like you. So if she's stroking your ego, she knows what the fuck she's doing. Ain't no woman on the station really stroking your ego. That's what's going on, probably.
Well, the thing about it is you got women saying, "Oh, I don't need a man for this. I don't need a man for this." You got women right now, like we talked about last week. They butt hurt because Kamala lost. These motherfuckers talking about, you got these singers talking about they ain't gonna perform in the red state. Y'all gonna fuck up y'all money. Kamala ain't finna fuck up her money because of y'all.
Absolutely not.
And then it's the blue states are so far and few and in between that you gotta look it up and figure out, like, oh, can I go here? Can I not? Like, that don't make sense. Like, you have to really like check it. Like, you have to reference. Like, let me check if this is a blue state or not. Can I perform here? Because basically all of them, that map was pretty red, baby. That map was pretty red.
It was red like that when Trump won the first time. It wasn't as red, but it was the same. But anyway, all I'm saying is you got these women, they say they strong women. They want to be strong women, but then y'all want to talk bad about the men. But I'm gonna say like this: a woman should be a woman, a man should be a man. There shouldn't be no I want strong. I want a strong woman to a certain extent. You feel what I'm saying? Certain things, I want you womanly strong. I don't want you masculine strong. I don't want you doing the shit that I do. I'm a man. I don't want you doing the shit I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you. Oh, I don't need no man. But I don't need no woman that don't need no man for shit. Because you don't need no man for shit. That means you're a stud.
That's like free game. That's like
but it's a difference between a strong woman and a masculine woman. Right. In my personal belief, you have to be strong to stay in a relationship and be in a relationship. Right. A weak person can be by themselves. They don't have to do anything. All you're doing is just doing what you want to do. But it takes work to be able to be in a relationship. So I think masculine and strong people are mixing those up. I think it's a lot of masculine women out here. I think it's a lot of women that's pretending that they don't want to be with a man. It's a lot of that because of maybe they're bitter because of their past, maybe their area that they're in, the people that they're surrounded by, the same type of men. But I don't believe that one bit for one. Because if that's the case, then you wouldn't tell me negative things about my relationship. Every time you talk about a relationship, it has to be negative. So no, that's telling me that you really want it. You just don't know how to handle it. That's it.
What do you think about it, Matt Jane?
Well, like I said, I think we need more strong women. I raised 3 daughters with Pam, and she's not like masculine, but she's strong. She's a strong woman, doesn't put up with any BS, Wow. And they can handle things by themselves when you're not around.
And see, what I'm thinking
our kids are all the same way.
one thing about Walter mean he don't mean strong women in that, he mean masculine women that want to be the man. That's what he's talking about. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so you need a strong man, need a strong woman by his side, because you need that's your helpmate. You get what I'm saying? That person got to look back. Like when you go down, that person got to have your back. So you need that person right there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no weak one where I could run over you, do this, jump.
Yeah,
Like
a woman can't be manipulated.
Coming to America when he had the girl just hopping. She was still hopping. She was hopping 20 years later. She's still hopping.
Fucking amazing.
She a weak woman.
She's for somebody. She ain't for everybody. She's for somebody.
You
like we can respect that, right?
Pam said, "What's up?"
You muted, Tasha. Yeah.
You do agree that woman that's our fucking robot hopping on one leg because you said bark like a dog? Like,
yeah, she's
for somebody. Somebody might like that shit.
I don't want no weak woman. I don't want no woman
that makes
like
her
that.
Weak because
that is weak. That's weak. She's sitting up there. She been hopping for 20 years hopping. What the hell? I want somebody barking and hopping for 20 years.
That's what they trained her to do. She's a concubine.
But that's a cultural thing. That's
exactly. The wife is a concubine. They get multiple wives and they have to act a certain way.
But the first that was gonna be his. That was gonna be his first wife. So that was gonna be the wife. That was gonna be the main person.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna be able to back that out of her. She was gonna be barking like a dog.
Now he don't went to New York and got a real one.
Be able to shake that out of her. He
don't went to New York and got a real one. And he seen like, okay, you know what? And look at his daughters. His daughters was doing the thing. His daughters was sitting up there doing the fighting on the second one. Yeah. They were stronger than his ass. You feel me? Tracy say, do you think women need men or want men? Very different words. Okay, this is a question for everybody. Do you think women need men or want men? I think with my thing, I think women do need men. I think women need men, just like she said men need women. I think women need men, because that's why God made us different. God made man, then he made women. Some things a woman can do that satisfy a man, that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, unless but you know what I'm saying? But
unless what?
Unless unless a man like men. You get what I'm saying?
Oh.
I'm saying, but unless a man like a man, but a man that loves a man that wants a woman, yes, a woman need that masculine. Besides, she needs somebody to hold at nighttime. She needs somebody if somebody in the house, that masculine person supposed to go get that pistol and go around and check the house to see what's going on. A weak man would be sitting up there, baby. So I heard something in the kitchen. Can you go check it out for me? You know what I'm saying? Kind of shit that is.
I think the biggest issue with people is that people don't want to look at themselves. That's the biggest issue with people. When your relationships around you are failing, when you have issues with, oh, I don't need a man and all of that type of stuff. Sometimes like people get in that type of mode of, I don't need this and I don't care about that, because they all just get on my nerves because they've experienced something. But instead of learning from that experience, they shunned off. You know what I mean? And hopefully it don't last. Hopefully it's just a phase for people. Like, it's some shit that people go through for a little while. But like, I don't need a man for anything. I'm gonna do what I do. I don't need a man. I don't want a man. All of that type of stuff. But really, she haven't took the time to look at herself and see what is the issue of why you can't get men to act how you want them to act. That really be the issue. That's the same thing with these guys that have such a problem with females. At the end of the day, you haven't figured out how to get females to do the things you want. Well, you haven't figured out how to get the female you want. You haven't figured out how to get somebody to act the way that you prefer. So when you come in contact with the opposite sex and none of them are reacting how you think they should react, you ain't taking the time to check into psychology. You ain't taking the time to check into your own triggers or your childhood traumas or whatever you've been through that you might be carrying with you. You haven't learned shit from your past relationship. Even if the other person was wrong, it's still things that you could learn from a past relationship. So do I think that women need men or want men? I feel that women and men need each other, yes. But do women want men? Some women don't want a man because they don't want to put in that work. And like she said, it takes work. Like, I've been that person before where we're like, who the fuck wants to work? When people used to be like, for real, when people used to be like, a relationship takes work, I'm like, who the fuck wants to fucking work? You know what I mean? Like, and you got that right.
All right, Tosh, what you think? Gracie asks, do you think women need men or want men?
Well, I think we need a man to be able to make a baby. As far as needing, I wouldn't. Everything that you named, you don't really need a man for that. You don't need an exclusive man for that. Now, do I want a man? Hell yeah. Am I going to have a man? Hell yeah. Am I going to not be without a man? Hell yeah. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's just real. But do I need him? No, I don't really think I need him. If we're talking about my age now, no, I don't need a man because I'm not ready to make no babies or I can't make any babies. So I really don't need a man. But yes, I want a man. I do. And I think a lot of women want men. We're emotional creatures. And if we are, whatever we're attracted to, we want that because we want the love. But it's not that we need it. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to die if I don't get it. I may be miserable, but I'm not going to die if I don't get it. But I do want one. Yes, absolutely.
All right. What about you, Mac Jane? What you think?
I don't think they need them. I think they want them if they want them. Because, if you have goals or you have something you want to achieve, is this something is it going to be part of that? It's all individualism though. It depends. But no, I don't think they need men, no.
All right. Gracie said,
I want to address that. Okay, so when I'm talking about exclusive relationship. I'm not talking about, that's the reason why I said I don't need, a man do not need an exclusive relationship because they can get somebody to hold them at night. They can get somebody to come and change that light bulb. They can get that. I'm talking strictly exclusive relationship. A lot of people are not meant to be in an exclusive relationship, guys. I mean, it's just the reality of it. We're all not alike. And some people are just not meant. I have an uncle. His name is Sam Steele. My uncle has never been married, never lived with a woman, don't have any children. And guess what? He's in his 80s and he's still living and he's happy. And it's not, and he don't talk bad about women. None of that. It just wasn't his thing. It wasn't his lot in life. So when I see other relationships, because I have seen healthy relationships in my family and people that I surround myself with, I can pick out on two hands the amount of people that I know that fathers are not in the household. I mean, literally, I can. You see, my son is dedicated to his children, but that's a natural thing that he's seen. So me thinking about it in a way now, if I was thinking about it as a woman that's been through stuff and all of that, then and feeling bitter, then I'm gonna say I don't need a man. I don't want a man. I don't want a man. But
Gracie said, but that's not what God put us here for, to be fruitful and multiply. And yes, to be fruitful and multiply. I'm going to make a joke up. I'm going to say something, but I'm going to still say the joke. It's a joke. Don't get serious with me. I'm going to say my daddy, he never got married and he never had any kids neither. I'm supposed to be his only child.
Hey, Tashi. Meet your brother. Meet your brother, Jobo. Hey, Tashi. With the name
he lived by himself. He got married. He had no kids, so I'm saying.
Well, I was
with the name like Sam Steele.
I was raised by wives.
Yeah, it's what people believe in, and me.
Yeah.
I never grew up. My mama, saying she was married here and there, this and that, but it was never no real. I ain't grow up with that mother and father relationship. That's why I treat my kids the way I treat my kids. And I raise my kids the way I raise my kids. You know what I'm saying? I had raised 3 or 4 of them by myself, solo for a while. My youngest son, I raised him from a baby till he graduated. You get what I'm saying? And plus more. What I'm saying is,
good job.
I instilled in them certain things I instilled in them. Like, you know what I'm saying? A man's supposed to do this, a woman's supposed to do this. You get what I'm saying? And then the man's supposed, I don't need no woman for this because you do it. And my daughters know you ain't gonna say, I don't need no man for this because you do. You get what I'm saying? But everybody got a job to do. Everybody got their job to do. I don't like women that sitting up there taking over. When I say they feel they got to take care of a man. That's not your job to take care of that man. That man woman. That woman do not supposed to take care of the man. That woman's supposed to take care of the house and the kids and stuff like that. She's supposed to be the helpmate of that man. That's what it's supposed to be. That man. If any man out here listening, if you don't sit out there and you ain't working, you depend on your woman, you're a weak ass motherfucker. And I'm gonna say it just like that. You can take it how you want, but it's the truth.
So would you say that she need that man? You would say she don't need that man, right?
Both of them.
But no, what I'm saying is that. But if he's not doing anything, what does she need from him?
Oh no, she don't need him. He ain't doing shit.
Exactly. So that's my point. You don't actually have to need to be in an exclusive relationship because it may not be equal. The person you with may be the type of person that don't really want a relationship, but need you to take care of them and don't care about you taking care of them. That's just my point.
All right. Well, we're at that time right now where, you know, we got to talk about the celebrities. We got to gossip about the celebrities. So, you know, Annie Lowe, what you got going on? Let's see. Let's see who we gonna talk about this week.
What we got?
We gotta talk about Ray J. So we ain't gonna talk about Ray J. Want to be a thug ass. We ain't gonna talk about him no more.
He got beat up again, and he's in the hospital. You guys.
Oh yeah.
No,
he is.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't true. Ray J better leave them people alone. Like, what did Red Daddy say on Friday? Remember Friday when he took him to get the bike from Debo?
Man,
and then after the situation happened, he said, I told you don't come down here messing with these folks.
Be good folks.
Yeah, Ray J better leave them fucking people alone.
Right.
Leave them people alone. Okay, so singer called Kehlani. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the singer Kehlani or not. She has a lawsuit with her baby daddy. Some disturbing details about her parenting came out. Basically, her baby daddy, his name's Javon Young White. They got a 5-year-old daughter. They are in a custody battle right now. And basically, he is saying that she is in some type of cult. She allows her child to take baths with the cult leader. He calls himself Messiah, the cult leader. So the baby's been sleeping. The 5-year-old's been in the bed with some of the cult members who are adults, sleeping in the bed and also bathing, and that's an issue to the dad. And
that's a motherfucking issue right there. What the hell you got this man around my dog? Matter of fact, I don't take baths with my dog. So what the hell you think you gonna take a bath with my dog? That's some creep ass shit.
What is Kehlani saying? What is she saying? Is she saying that's true?
She's keeping quiet right now. I know she had dropped a new video because she had disappeared for a while. Like this, like more of a you know, she's a major artist, but she hasn't made any comments regarding this. You know, her lawyer's probably telling her don't say anything. You know, it's a open case. But those are the details that have been leaked out.
And it could be speculations too.
It's not.
Yeah, but how do he know though? How do he know?
Let me check for you. It's legit.
Yeah, I'm saying, how do he know that this is what?
Because if that's happening and he knows it, why is his child continuing to be able to be there? I'm not understanding. I guess I'm just a little confused. Is this like a battle of custody? Huh?
The two are tied up in a bitter custody battle in a July filing. Los Angeles County Superior Court. The dude asked for full custody. He accused Kehlani of leaving Adea in the care of members of a cult, including a leader he claimed has numerous accusations of committing sexual assault against women and young girls already. So it's just
okay. So that's not. Well, that's speculation. I wouldn't say anything either. That's speculation because he's in a battle.
It's public records. That's what it is. Public court records.
Right, but you know what? But you know what's you know what's public records? Public records is every word that you say. It doesn't make it fact. It's just because if I go to court and I say you hit me, that's going to be in public records and that's going to be in that report. That's not saying it's true.
That's what I'm reporting. That he filed it. He definitely.
filed it. So he's just That's a battle. Because if you know that this is happening to your child, you shouldn't care about any authorities. The courts should be the last place, the second place that you go to. You should be getting your child and not bringing them back. Period. I mean, that's just what I'm saying. If we're talking about accusations like that, that's something that
You
takes it a
probably
little
could get in
different.
trouble. But I know California law,
Do
like the
you
father's
care,
got a lot of rights in California. Like I think
Annie,
as long as
Annie,
you have
Annie, Annie? Would you care about the law if something was happening to your daughter? No.
yeah,
So no. Who
so
cares
basically
about
we
getting
need
in
to hear the
trouble?
stories of like what did you do before going to court? Because sometimes court is like going to the authorities is a last resort. So we don't know what he might have done already, but like you said, it's a 5-year-old. Go pick up the fucking 5-year-old and get her out of there.
Yeah, he's in a custody battle too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on who has primary residential custody. Like I had primary residential custody of my daughter. If her mom would have ever taken her without the visitation already preset, it'd be kidnapping. That's a felony. Some people don't want to get a felony.
Right. Right. But
So they
that's a
must
chance
already have
that
an
They
order
want to
in
try to
place.
do it by
There's
the
no
books, and
look,
then
shit like
doing it
that.
by the books ain't
look,
no good either.
I'm
look,
gonna
let
tell
me
y'all
tell you
right now.
something. If that was my child and somebody is telling me that my child is sleeping with a man in the bed, I don't care about no damn felony. Are you kidding me? I mean, let's just be real about it. That's just me. I jumped in front of a pit bull for Kush. When he was 3 years old, I sure did. I don't know what I was gonna do after that, but I knew that pit bull wasn't gonna get to my child. Do you think I cared about that pit bull locking his jaws on me? Hell no. I was protecting my child. That's just what I'm saying. I know
Well,
sometimes I can go
sometimes
all
you
the
do
way to
have
the
to take that
extreme,
risk.
but
No, sometimes you do have to take that risk, but it's
no,
definitely a
not
risk
sometimes,
because
all the time.
no, because you end up being
If
the
he
bad
has
guy.
the ability to go take that
Bad
Man,
charge, I'm
guy.
sure a judge would not hold that too hardly against him once some evidence starts coming
right.
forward. That
Well,
probably
Because
could
then
get
at
way
that
deeper.
point, right,
Once
because
that,
at that point they would, yeah, at that point they would take the child and no parent would have them, and they would put that child. Your point is to get that child out of the situation. If you think that that's the case, you can get that child and take it straight to the hospital or take it
yeah,
straight to
exactly.
a place and say, and they'll
You can
take
bring it
that
right to
child and have.
DCF, man.
That's right. We're
So
talking about a
Kehlani,
5-year-old.
the
and
singer
Wow.
Kehlani is saying that it's not her baby daddy has went to court and he's saying it's not just the cult leader Messiah who's been sleeping in the bed with the child. It's also other cult members and also that the person Messiah be hyped up on psychedelic drugs. And it gets weirder. According to the latest filings, Kehlani reportedly sees spirits and believes this is according to the latest filings, okay? According to the latest court filings, Kalani sees spirits and believes that her 5-year-old daughter is really her wife from a past life. Bizarre.
Okay, but we're still not going to pretend that that is fact, though, because that is not facts.
Right,
That's
right.
she's
just
saying
what's
it
in the.
right. She's
It's
saying
it's
it
just written down. That's a notebook until the jury or whatever the decision is. All that's just things that people are saying. That's not saying that that's true. Now, if
That's
she
all
comes out and
hearsay,
says
But the
it's,
way
man.
you say
it's
that,
all
that makes me
hearsay.
understand why you would just jump to action. Because like you're saying, even if it
Hell yeah.
is not filed it, but don't nobody have to believe that. Like,
Don't nobody have to believe that. I'm getting my child, and hey, whatever. Hey, it is what it is at that point. Wow, that's crazy though. But I believe in that. They be doing that ritual stuff. They're rich people. They're on a different type of circuit than we are. I believe that. As many religions we got out here, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't they? That's crazy though.
I feel
Poor
like that's
baby.
what's really wrong with the world, right? What's wrong with us as a society right now is too many people have like we all have our opinions and we all live so many different ways. Like it's probably like the first time in history that we all live so many different ways and we're all here together and really like trying to conversate with each other. Like, wait, you need a man? You're fucking stupid. Like you don't have a right to, you know what I mean? Like we don't really have a right to
Right.
each other, but that's where we are. You know what I mean? Like on
Yep.
so many topics, like just so many topics.
well with this case right here. I'm gonna give my opinion, and I have to agree with Tasha on that because if I feel that something's happening to my child, felony or not, I'm going to get my child. I'm going to protect my child. I don't give a fuck what. I'm going to protect that child. Whatever happened, happened. Afterwards, happens. But I'm going to protect my child. I'm going to take my child, and I'm going to take my child with me. And then guess what? Such and such, this going to happen, this going to happen. You know, we take it to the courts and this and that, this and that. Or we're going to take you to jail because you did that. Oh, well, you know, depend on what it is. It ain't the first time, this and that, this and that. Okay, you know, just make sure I don't get to sell by homeboy this and that because he was on some weird shit last time. You know,
I agree. Too.
I just said, I'm going
right.
One thing. A custody battle is one thing, but when it comes to the kid is being harmed, you know, we'll act completely different. Like,
right, exactly.
So, like, of course, he done had his in the past. I have mine. Like, you know, like, if the child is being harmed, we probably would go ahead and break that.
Ain't no problem. I know what I do. My child, ain't no problem. I know my middle daughter called me one day. She 2.
But you have to know something.
My daughter was 2 years old. My daughter was 2 years old then, and my son was 3. And my oldest daughter, I think she was like 8. So I'm keeping my oldest daughter then, and my my youngest son. I'm keeping them. So why I got them. They gonna call me, or I said down there. Oh well, they gonna, you know what I'm saying? I picked up and she gonna say, my mama boyfriend yelled at me or something. She said, right? She like 2-3 years old, right? Boom. I pulled right round there. You get what I'm saying? I pulled up. Like, what the hell going on? I don't care what the hell you and her got going on. You don't say shit to my daughter, right? Blase. I'm going off on her. I'm getting ready to hit the dude. He said, man, I promise I ain't do this, do that. So his mama said, Daddy, tell the truth. I said, Daddy, what happened? He said, none. I just wanted to see you. I said, Daddy, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. And I said, but she do that though, because she knows she say something, her daddy gonna be that. And that's what I'm saying. It's not. And that's the thing about when it comes to your kids, you can say, I probably won't do it. But when it comes to your kids, you love your kids. You know damn well 10 out of 10 times you're gonna jump. You're gonna jump your kid.
I would. It's already
absolutely
breaking the law anyway.
You're gonna
absolutely.
You're gonna go see about your kid. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no such thing as ain't no problem. What you gonna see?
Because I don't like hypothetical, because I don't really know. I hate hypothetical questions because I can't tell you how I'm gonna react. Like, just like I surprise the next person with unpredictability, shit, I might surprise my fucking self. So don't ask me what I might do in a scenario.
Hypothetically, I would torch the entire cult down to the ground. That's what I would hypothetically probably do. Yeah.
Right.
In that scenario where he's saying he know that something going on, yeah.
Right, absolutely. What else you got for us, Eddie?
Well, Kim K is a little bit nervous about this Netflix documentary. You know, Kanye gonna get his deals. Kanye is gonna be on a platform if he want to be on a platform. You're not gonna silence this guy. So
what Netflix? What's the Netflix? Give me some background. Kanye doing a documentary?
Yeah, it's a documentary coming out.
Oh, okay.
About him and Kim K?
It's about him, but basically she's scared about him telling his side of the story. Because you know there was a lot of years. Their oldest kid is 11. Like, there's been times when she kept all the kids from him and all of this stuff that was driving him crazy, right?
And she disrespectful to her mom.
Well, now she's starting to feel like she's raising the kids on her own, and
you raise kids on your own. You got all them damn nannies. They ain't on your
own. Do you know that?
But I think
moms are the ones that feel like they need the most help. Did you notice that?
But you know what though? Wasn't Kanye?
Like what?
Wasn't Kanye crying on the internet saying that she was keeping his daughter away from him? Wasn't he doing that?
She did.
So now you wanna cry about it because he's going on your terms. Those was your terms. He sees his daughter, but he did have a problem at one point. I'm here for it all. I like all the entertainment.
It's like she's pressed for attention because I have seen stories in the past couple of days because I love Kardashians. Like, I have seen stories in the past few days to where it's like what she's coming to the media about is basically her raising the kids by herself. But it's like, you put that on yourself. Like, you make a bed.
She raised
you keep
the kids. All the fucking kids. Raised the kids.
They are her kids. She is the one, when she goes to sleep at night, the kids wake up and they say, I want mom. Like, she can hear that. Like, she can hear that.
And she tell the nanny, hey, go see what they want.
And it's annoying. So what?
That's annoying of her telling the nanny to get up and see what the kids want. Come on, kid, man. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
No, she's claiming that they sleep on the bed with her. Okay, they sleep on her bed. Like, she's trying to be normal on some nights, apparently. And got 5 kids in the bed, which is not normal.
She got 5 kids?
They have 5 children. Northwest, St. West, Chicago West.
Okay, those are the 3 I know about. What other 2 came from?
Detroit West.
Yeah.
Right.
West.
Excited.
I like that one. I brought it out.
Right.
Yo.
What the hell going on? But now I talk about,
Yeah,
I'm a single mother. You ain't no fucking single mother. You got all them damn nannies taking care of them damn babies. There ain't no such thing. You not struggling. She tried to put her struggle in the same boat as real women that actually is struggling.
What's going on is she thought that life was just going to be fun and popping, and life is fun and popping, but you've had a taste of marriage and now you want marriage again, like she's always done. She's always been able to pop out of her marriage. Oh, I don't want marriage to you no more. I'm going to marry somebody else. But this time you've turned yourself into a baby mother. So, like,
man, that woman is fine.
Yeah,
but you can't, like,
you goddamn kid.
That's a part of it, like the personal life. Like, I ain't trying to judge her personal life, but the personal life is life. Period.
By manifesting struggle, it's a manifested struggle. It's not a real struggle.
Right? Yeah, that's not a struggle.
For supposed possible sympathy from nice ladies like you, Annie.
Right. And look, you said that she's trying to. Right.
She's your hero. I feel sympathetic for my heroes sometimes, you know.
Oh no, we don't.
Right.
She's actually
when it's just the same stretch in reality, you know. Like,
a hater, a Kardashian hater. Do we not?
No, I don't hate anybody. I just think it's cute. Like, the way you look at them is like I look at Ric Flair, or you know, Ric Flair used to sit at my bar, but then he gets in trouble for like whipping his junk out somewhere, and then people start hating on him. And it's like, you're Kardashian it up, bud. So it's the same thing. Like,
a lot of people.
I feel sympathy for Rick, you know, and I don't even, you know, I know him, but it's not like we really know him.
Right.
I have understanding. I do have understanding, but I don't feel sympathy for her because of the simple fact that she kept the kids away from him. Like, when you set yourself up for, when you make the bed, you stay in it. You kept them away. Like, get away. Like, a person will go ahead and start living their life. Who wants to be? It's miserable when you do that, and you know what you're doing when you dangle kids in front of somebody. 80%. It's so miserable trying to see those kids. Like, when you finally go like this, now you're screaming, oh, I'm so alone with the kids. Bitch, send them to Kanye. He's ready.
That's 80%. 80% of women, 80% of women, and I ain't gonna say them all, but I'm gonna say 80% of women.
That's a big numbers though.
Because I know I'm talking about 80% of what I know. I ain't talking about everybody else. I'm talking about I know
80%.
I know 80% of the people, and I'm gonna say with me, it's 100%. With my baby, you know what I'm saying?
They know what?
When they get mad because if they break up with you, you break up with y'all ain't together no more. They want to go their way and they want to do this. Oh, the first thing they do, you can't keep the kids no more. You ain't gonna see your kids no more. You ain't gonna do that. And for a father that love his kids and want to take care of his kids and this and that, that's a hurting thing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of ladies, and I'm gonna say it like this, and it's kind of bad, but a lot of ladies are jealous of their daughters. So if you got daughters, because that father and that daughter bond is real close. Our father, we love our sons, but guess what? Ain't nobody gonna fuck with our daughters, not even our sons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's that situation. And a lot of mothers don't even like that shit. Like, you show her more attention than you show me. Lady, this our daughter. What are you talking about? You get what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
But the queen that they are, the princess that they are, you're gonna treat your daughters like that. But a lot of mothers be jealous of their daughters like that. They end up mistreating their daughters. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And it's sad.
Well, Annie, I don't believe her. I think it's all for attention because how else is she famous? It's for attention. She don't do anything except for attention. That's how she became famous. All of it is a facade. She has too much money to be worried about Kanye being in the children's lives. Come on now, really? It's not about that. It's about her just trying to make a little riff. You know, she probably, like you said, she might don't even want the documentary to come out because of some things that may come out or whatever. But yeah,
It's
whatever.
kind of it's
She'll be
kind of
all right.
strange. It's kind of strange that she don't want a documentary to come out, and then damn Ray J threatened the damn pastor if he show what that the video that they had going, he gonna beat the pastor behind. What Ray J, what you said on this video with this pastor, and what you Kill, you mad at, you scared what Kanye gonna come out with that? What y'all scared of? What's going on between them?
I have no idea.
Man, Ray J ain't nothing but I call him Gangster Ray.
Gangster,
Gangster
he was
Ray.
a gangster now, yeah. He wasn't even a gang. He was a fake gangster on Moesha. Why the hell you want to be
But
a
he's
gangster?
always no. Ray J really did hang. I don't know if you guys remember when he was younger and his parents was trying to get him straight. He was actually in LA with the gangs. He really
Bro, I
did
know he
get
was, but he
inducted.
wasn't doing
No, no,
no
I'm
gang shit.
serious.
Dude, do
But
stuff.
no,
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 he was
yes,
not.
he was.
He was a rich
Yes, he
gang,
was.
which means he was protected.
Uh-uh.
He was a rich gang
You
Uh-uh.
member.
have to do something. You have to do stuff. You
But
can't
Ain't
no,
start a
but
nobody,
gang.
it,
I'm gonna
ain't
start a
no,
gang and I'm gonna initiate him. I'm gonna initiate you first.
ain't nobody can tell
You
me
do
but
me
Ray J's a
first.
real
And they
gangster.
not gonna believe you. They gonna be like, that's a
but
fake
look,
gang, and I'm gonna
but
know what
look,
to do.
but look, my thing is
Does the
that I
Disney
don't know
Club
if you
count? Yeah.
Huh?
Does the Disney Club count as a gang?
I love
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
it could. But one thing you have to understand about real gangs, the
A
Bloods and the
Mickey Mouse
Crip and all
Club,
that,
sir.
you just can't come in there and be funny. You can't come in there and not actually do the work. So if he's in on that, he's put in some work.
He has, and he
Ain't
feel like
nowhere
he's
in the
gonna
world
believe
he's
that.
gonna be around these gangsters. Don't be fooled.
He's
Ain't
starting
nowhere
to
in the
feel like
world
he's
he's gonna be around them and not have done something.
But the thing about it is you
But he
if
can't
you
fight
got
though.
money, that's just like when you go to prison. That's like when you go to prison. You got money. You got money to take care of this and this and that, this and that. That right there, you don't have to put in work because you supplying us with what we got.
and
He
Man,
said,
listen,
and
he
when
has
you're
money.
that's not true though.
he
So
still had
that's
money.
not
He had the car.
true.
They
He
might
said
just
something
keep him
about
around
he
to
had
be
a car
funny.
and he went around the corner. He
Yeah,
made
but
sure
he
he was
had to
driving around with the
do
homies
something
around him.
though. But
They might have
so
connections. They can get a
in
connection guy.
order for you to be in order they have to know that they can trust you. In
He's a
order for them
middleman.
to trust you, they have to have something on you. Okay? So him having money ain't got nothing to do with him doing something to be able to be in their clique.
Y'all can talk
Now
He's
he
all
probably
can't
y'all
the
want.
fight.
middleman guy. You
Y'all can
know.
Now
talk
he's
all
he's
y'all
a
want to.
soft
I would never
he's a
believe
soft
that Ray
gangster.
J was down there doing the shit somebody like a person allegedly like me would do. And I said
No, that's
allegedly
not what I
because I know
said.
friends
That's
like
not
bring
that's
up
not what I
cases from
said
years
though.
and years ago, but allegedly something like that.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I said is that he had to do something. I didn't say he was contained because he's soft as fuck. You know, he can't fight. I'm saying he had to do something in order to be initiated in the gang. I don't care what anybody say, been there, done that. So you
And
have
they
to
jump
do
in.
You
something.
just have
They
to
have
be.
to have something on you. They
I'm
have
There's
to
happy
have
something to
he's
be
something on
liable
you
for.
for
survived. Like you
sure.
said, when you say he's kind of soft, like that's how we see him and we think of him. Like I'm just happy he
I
survived.
don't see that he's soft. I ain't never said he was soft. I just don't
He
see.
can't fight.
I just don't
He
see.
can't
There's a lot
fight.
of game members that can't fight us, but they got that pistol though.
Yeah, he can't fight. He
They
can't
got the
fight.
they got the gun
He
though.
done
They got
had too many lost.
And I'm happy he survived because he deserves.
Yeah, but what I don't even know what happened to him. I don't even know what happened to him. What happened to him?
somebody did his two sons or some shit or three sons.
Oh, so they jumped on him.
Well, they tried. Chris Brown saved him, but then he said that a lot of celebrities is telling him, reaching out to him and telling him that hey, be cool with what you say to the media. You know, don't bring our name up into this and that. You feel what I'm saying?
It's going back to the freak offs.
Yeah.
Wow.
When it comes to gang life in California, like y'all not used to the culture of California, like basically it's just a gang culture. So it's not based on how you are, nothing like that. It's just based on where you live for real. It's based on who your family is. It's based on, like, that's why I say I'm happy he survived, because like to point out, oh, he's soft or whatever, that don't mean he wasn't in the gang and doing activities. That just mean like I'm happy you
Oh,
made
he
it.
was in the gang.
You understand
He
what
was
I'm saying?
in the
Like, I'm happy you
gang.
made it
Yeah.
because kids like that get fucked up. Your sister's a fucking singer. Your uncle is Snoop Dogg. Kids like that, like he could have been a
His
horrible
uncle Snoop
story.
Dogg?
Yeah, he could have been a sad story.
Didn't
And
know
just
that.
because your people got
Sasha Banks, the
your parents
bomb.
don't have money, your 18-year-old ass don't have no money, and
He
then
was driving
their
around those
parents are quick to
expensive
tell
cars.
their kids that. But we all sitting here on a panel right now, like, oh well, he all right,
He
he's
was
spoiled, he
driving.
got money. Like the
He
nigga don't
did
have
have
shit.
money. He was
The
poor.
nigga didn't have shit.
He did
He
have
was
money.
a fucking kid. He
He
didn't have shit.
did have shit.
He sure did have
He had a
nothing
car that he couldn't
because
drive. He let the
It's not
homies drive
yours.
his shit.
The stuff is
no,
not
he
yours.
didn't.
What's his shit?
He was not. I don't know if you guys know his story or not, but it's not like what you guys think. Ray J actually left home and was out in the streets at one point. You guys don't remember that when he was younger?
Yeah, I remember on Moesha, he was out in the street.
He didn't have a whole bunch of money and stuff. You know, he probably had gifts.
That's
But
not a
yeah,
choice.
that's
Not a bad kid. Like some of us
How
just
much
gotta admit
Moesha money did he get anyway,
like,
man?
yeah, unfortunate shit happened, and yeah, some gang shit might have happened, but that don't mean you were supposed to be in that life. Yeah, T.I. son going to jail right now. That don't mean you were supposed to be in that life, baby.
Yeah, well,
Like it's
so
real.
did he?
yeah, for some bullshit. That's
So
some
what? You
bullshit.
shouldn't have had your ass over there, but he doing it for real.
That's
He
a-
did it.
That's some bullshit.
So you can say it like you can say what's a fact,
Bless
but
his
that don't
heart.
That's like going.
details. That don't change the details.
That's like going to jail
It's a
for.
fact.
That's like going.
So in a way, both of them right. Basically,
That's-
Zoe and Tasha is right. One of them
that's
feel
a-
he's a gangbanger, one feel he's not. Y'all both right. Like
That's just like going to jail. That's just like going to jail for trespassing, and you get out. You say, man, shit.
Right.
Man. You know what? I had to do my time, man. I had to do mine.
yeah.
Motherfucker, you got a $50 fine.
That's what he doing. That's what he doing right now.
Motherfucker, you got a $50 fine.
Bless
Did
his
your background
heart.
check on me, Zoe?
Did a whole bunch of stuff. Like, man,
I got
I'll be right back, y'all.
he's on Club Shay Shay. Like
Yeah, I mean, Ray J. I mean,
like
I'm
he
just
done did
saying.
every drive by on set.
I mean, but that's how people do. Just like when people go to jail, people go in the military. But I heard some stories. People this dude was in the military, and he talking about, man, I did this, that, did blase, right? It's around my cousin's house. It's at my cousin's house. It's about 96 or whatever. So I'm looking at the dude like, I know your face from somewhere. Come to find out, we were stationed at the same place. Never met this dude, you know what I'm saying? But he talking about what he did, and I'm looking like, you wasn't there when that happened. I ain't go. It was during Christmas time. I ain't go home. I never went home during Christmas time. I was there, so the base was quiet, and you could go anywhere. Wasn't no work done or nothing like that, so it was like easy. And he talking about some things he did. Bro, you wasn't there. That wasn't you. You didn't do that. I was there. You know, they're like, oh, wait a minute, this, that. And I told him what unit I was in, this and that. He got quiet. Because the thing about this, if you ain't never there, if somebody ain't there to vouch for you, you can say whatever you did and people gonna believe it.
But I'll tell you though, like I did time in Danbury Federal Correctional Institute. I did some time there when I was younger, and every story that a person had when they leave the room, nobody fucking believed them. Nobody fucking believed shit. So like certain people, like I had to come out and look them up. Not everybody, but like my jail mom, for instance, like because I heard certain people say like some certain shit was bogus, and then I heard other people say other things. Like everything that lady said was solid. The estate that she lived on, you know what I mean? Like the amount of money, the amount of like planes and different shit that her family had, it was all true. So like people do lie.
They do lie. A lot of
People do lie, but
I ain't saying they lie. They embellish the story. They make the story seem more interesting.
It's kind of like stand-up comedy.
Exactly.
but some people are telling the truth though. And then like Mike Tyson, he telling the truth about how he was that shit. His kids ain't believing it right now. So is he wrong for getting in the ring to try to prove something, or do you just let it go? Like, either you believe what I'm saying or shit or
He
whatever.
was born to fight, so let him do his thing, man. Yeah.
That's what he
Let
wants.
Go ahead and prove something then.
Let him do whatever he wants. He's, yeah. If he doesn't want to do it, don't. But it's his thing.
All
Yo,
right. We're at the halftime mark. You know what I'm saying? So you know what that means. We're gonna have a little video here, and then we're gonna go into our main topic. One of our main topics. But y'all know how we do. We go off the main topic a lot. Just like James said, stand-up comedy. We go there with a set and we come out different.
Favorite, my song, you play it. Sour diesel is a fragrance. Get it shaking like some bacon. Drink it up, taste it. Let it come to you. You ain't gotta chase it. I like pineapple chaser. I'm a Corvette racer. I'm a Spotify player. Call it shots, I'm the mayor. Long hair, don't care. I'm a shake derriere. Shake, rattle, roll. I heard your cousin was a hoe. I'm not telling dollar bill. Baby girl, chill. I'm a big flex. Big jacuzzi with the jets. Mirror, mirror, who's the best? I pass them all like a test. On a rolling best dress. I'm like, okay, girl, you dismissed. It's only ugly chickens hating, get this money.
Good morning.
It's only ugly chickens hating, get this money. It's only ugly chickens hating, get this money. It's only ugly chickens hating, get this money. Is you blind? Let them waste your time. Chilling at our timeshare. I'm always on time though. I don't got no time to share. I'm always on.
What's up? That's Annie Lowe. You know, with Ugly Chicken. Ugly Chicken.
Ugly Chicken's new single dropping soon.
Yeah, you know, we got the bloodline, THEE bloodline with a Y coming through. So you know what I'm saying? What's up, Matt? James?
Bloodline. We the ones.
Well, let me get the real finger. This finger broke. Let me get the finger that's not broke. Hey, but yeah, we coming out with that
Several
comedy,
artists on the roster, comedians
and all that. So we got it. And you know, Mac James, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I was telling Ann the other day, you know what I'm saying? I said, I gotta get Mac James out there. You know, once we get there, I'm gonna bring Mac James with me, you know. I'm gonna tag him along. I know I had to get him away from the things he's doing, but I might have to kidnap you, you know, and like, hey, and tell Pam, hey, we're gonna be back.
Stand Up for News is ready to go.
You come on with us, Pam.
Stand Up for News is ready to go national.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Stand Up for News comedy.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do a podcast next, probably. If we don't, we're trying to get on 1025 The Bone. Otherwise, but there's some other channels I thought would be like interested in one. You know, like The Vibe. There's some other stations like 88.5.
Yeah, 88.5. That's on MLK. Yeah.
But I still do love. I love podcast format. I haven't really, because you can do more, you know.
But why don't you contact DC right here?
I'm waiting for my buddy to get back in town. He's taking that sabbatical, you know. So once he gets back, we're gonna put it in high gear.
Right.
We're gonna time out right now. We're in a sabbatical. We got off the radio about 2 months ago.
Yeah, so sometimes you got to chill a little bit to come there. So we're gonna talk about the topic of the night. DC, play a little bit of that clip.
And our topic is the 4B movement.
That's one of the topics. We'll play this one first.
On so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mute their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Believe this. Instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children.
All right. What y'all think about that? I'm gonna start
That is a perfect example of a chicken head trying to get that cash right there.
the chicken head.
Is that how the song was, right?
Yeah, but at the same
It's
time,
about children though, mostly. You know, that's the thing.
But at the same time, you heard that Tosh, what Trump was
Yeah,
talking about?
I was listening. Yeah, that
What they put on it?
well, first I want to say, well, they voted him in. So I personally feel I would kind of go for it if we're talking about children. We're not talking about adults. So I feel just like you don't. So now, what we're gonna let them do? Get BBLs? Are they going to be able to get breast? Are they just going to, or do they have to say that they identify as the opposite sex? Because we all know that we have been through this life. We've been through different cycles in our life, and we have changed our mind 100,000 times. So for something a heavy procedure so invasive like that, I think it should be. I think it should wait and be the person's choice when they get old enough to make a decision on their own.
What you think about it,
My
Andy?
personal belief.
I think that we as people exercise our freedom of speech carelessly. We exercise it chaotically. We exercise it irresponsibly because we have a freedom to say whatever we want. Some of us make decisions or choose have an opinion, choose to have an opinion that's not based in knowledge on a topic. So a lot of people have an opinion on certain things and they don't have knowledge of the topic enough. You know what I mean? So basically there's like a lot of stories out there where minors have undergone surgeries or whatever, and it's basically amounted to them feeling mutilated as a human being, and it was a regret and yada yada yada, and there's story after story after story. But during a debate, people only tell you the things that appeal to appeal to the decision they want you to make. So what I just said, that definitely appeals to no kid shouldn't be getting it. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of people that feel otherwise, but I feel like they don't pay attention to the things on this side of the conversation. The fact that children being introduced to anything sexual is called perversion. And perversion, it disrupts, first of all, like anything sexual as a child disrupts the developmental process in the brain.
Absolutely.
Something that's supposed to come after you learn a whole bunch of other stuff. That's all I have to say. So I would agree with it. And I'm
Absolutely.
I agree with it. And that's it. Like, because I don't judge. Like, I definitely don't judge. Like, I love people so much. But
but we're talking about children. We're talking about children.
I don't love people.
I love people.
We're talking about kids.
Like,
Fuck people.
Do you? I want to hear a story about it. But
I'll just
leave the
play,
kids out of the shit.
but for real, on the real thing, on the real truth.
Literally, bro. What Annie said is exactly true. Is exactly what I did. I didn't have any knowledge on it. I didn't want to say something stupid, so I just made a joke about her song, which I thought you can get that song on Spotify or whatever.
Yeah, you will be able to. I'm uploading it tonight.
Nice. I was like, once it hit the chorus, I'm like, there's the hook right there.
But see, the thing.
I was just speaking on the public, though. I wasn't.
Yeah. Well, you're right. It's a perfect example of just exactly what just happened. I was like, good thing I didn't say anything. I don't know.
What?
If I had a kid that wanted a sex change, I'd be like, can you just wait till you're 18 or something, bud? Come on.
And that's my thing about it.
What do you know about sex, my man?
The thing about it is my opinion is now. I'm gonna say my opinion now. I'm gonna say my opinion. Everybody got their opinion.
Speak your shit.
Let me say mine now. My opinion is that I agree with them. you shouldn't even be learning about. You shouldn't even be thinking about no fucking sex and this and that. You got elementary school teach kids talking about they gay. How the hell you know you damn gay? You 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be thinking about no damn sex. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about sex. I disagree with any kind. I don't care about the gay stuff, the heterosexual. You shouldn't be teaching kids nothing about no sex till they get into like high school area or something like that to learn about that. Because now that they go into puberty and they got to learn that. Elementary school kids should be able to be kids. Be kids. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be talking about no girlfriend and boyfriend ain't no 6 and 7 years old. No. And then you want to change these kids and change their bodies into this and that. This is not even what they want. Then when they get older and they get over 18, they're like, I don't even want it. That's like, I don't even like my kids getting tattoos on their body till they get 18. When you get 18, you can do what the fuck you want to. But when you're young, no, don't get no tattoo on your body because you don't know what you want to do later on in life. And then when you get 18 years old, I got my oldest son, he wanted to join the Air Force. You got the tattoo on. I told him don't get a tattoo, but he go to his mama, she let him get one. And guess what? Now you can't join the Air Force because you got that.
Now I can't. Yep. That is so true.
But I have another opinion on the subject also. That's more so like where it came from. I feel like where all this topic came from was the fact it was kind of to protect the kids. Because if you came to school or came around other children, feminine, you know what I mean? They were like, he gay. Like, it just be jokes. So you were going to hear it anyway. Like, if you dress like baggy clothes or whatever, like girls might be like, is your friend gay? Like, I had a girlfriend that told me that, like, somebody asked, like, is she gay? But it turned out the reason was because a lot of the kids on the fucking basketball team was actually liking other girls. I didn't know that, but you know what I mean? Basically, children are going to be confronted with it. It's something that we got to take into consideration too. Like, we can't act like
just imagine,
you know.
But Annie, just imagine a child, you're Johnny one day at this same school now, and then you come back 6 months later as Jessica. Do you honestly think the kids are not going to be
kind of fast? Where it came from was more so like, okay, if Johnny comes to school and Johnny wants his hair long and Johnny kind of stands like this or whatever, Johnny wants to wear pink, don't pick with Johnny. So they try to kind of like educate the kids, but it's turned into like,
and that's fine, but
it's turned into perversion for sure.
I mean, but that's fine. I mean, all that, just don't be altering their bodies. Not right now. It's just not. It's not fair.
I remember growing up with kids that seemed like they were like gay already, like before.
I got family members that's like that. But what I'm saying is that okay, it's one thing to be gay or people, because a child don't know what they are, actually, to be honest with you. Hell, I didn't know when I was 13, 14 years old, really. I was just doing what I saw other people doing, right? But when I became an adult, my whole mindset changed. So I'm just saying, don't alter their bodies, because adults get their bodies altered and have regrets on it. You can't reverse that. Now, if you want to make sure that your child feels comfortable in their skin and all of that, that's fine. But as far as altering their bodies and all of that, it's not cool. I just think it's unsafe. It's not fair.
About, like, come on now, why are we going that far?
In other words, let kids be kids. Let them kids be kids. Some kids gonna get bullied. Some kids gonna be the bully. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Things happen. That's what happens. Everybody can't be the bully. Somebody got to be bullied on. And people, oh no, you say it's all right to bully people. Since the day of time,
the bully will bully someone, and that kid will bully someone else.
But the thing about it is, you want to stop somebody bullying you, guess what? You turn to the bully. You bully the bully.
But nowadays it's more accepted. So the bullying part, I guess it just depends on what area you're in, because it's more accepted now as far as somebody being a part of, amongst the community. So it's like it's the parents' own thing that they're doing, because the child shouldn't even be thinking about anything like that. Now
they feel like they have to click up, and like when little comments get made, maybe the F word or something, like they probably just feel some type of way.
Friend.
Yeah, but that's
like
but you deal with that. You don't go cutting off parts and adding parts and splitting up parts and all that crap. You don't do that to children. That's a surgery. A child don't even want to go to the dentist for crying out loud. Do you know the amount of pain that these children is going to be in if they do allow them to have that surgery? That's not any. That's invasive. That's changing your whole
the ones that they
dynamics.
are putting on display, the ones that they make these documentaries and stuff about. Watching 20 years, they come out and say, "I felt uncomfortable. I wish I wouldn't have
But
did that."
but they do have
All for their
documentaries like that.
agenda.
They have documentaries like that.
Matt James, what's your opinion?
Like I said, man, not for it at all. It's wait till you're 18. It's I couldn't imagine as a parent. It's like, is your room clean right now? Are we really talking about this? Go clean your room and we'll talk about it later.
Right.
You can't even keep your damn room clean. Is your bed made? You know, no, I don't want to talk about surgery right now.
Like, man, right? If you don't grow on up and go to the doctor yourself, let them draw with the marker on you. Don't be asking.
That's the thing. Let the kids be kids. That's all I'm saying. Let the children be children. Let them
Cut the grass, you know, you got your children, man.
Whether y'all know it or not, for a man to be transformed into a woman, when I say that, when they get the little ding ding cut off and get the vajigigi put in, they got to be penetrated daily for a certain amount of time. Or
I heard that too. Yep, I heard that too. I heard that as well. So what are we doing? You know, what are we doing?
I'm learning stuff.
And there's no guarantee of survival. There's no guarantee that that child would even have feelings down there.
Yeah.
So why would you even do anything invasive like that to a child? I mean, but you know what?
Oh, pardon my French.
Yeah, but it's the messenger and not the message. That's all this is about. It's about the messenger. Who said it? That's all it's about. I don't know.
Yeah, we talk about the mental health of a people. You don't fuck with the kids. Like, that's a whole society's mental health. Like, I seen a little girl yesterday online, of course. She goes, "My daddy, I used to live in my daddy's belly."
Yeah, you told me about that.
"I used to live in my daddy's belly. I was kicking in his belly." And I'm like, "What?" And they show the dad, and it's like this girl with a mustache, with a beard or whatever. She's a stud.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell you what y'all creating.
But she's actually had a sex change. So now that makes us, in public places, we have to determine what's in your pants. Like, no, this is perversion.
You creating your child. Your child gonna be in one of in the classes with the portables. You know, way in the back. I was in one of them classes before, so I know what kind of class it is. The boom boom class. What y'all call the ELD? I don't know what y'all call it now. We call it the boom boom class. Because she go to school. I was in my daddy's belly. I was in my daddy's belly kicking. They go like, "What? What the fuck? What's the fuck wrong with this child?" Tell me.
I love people. Like, I do love people, but I just feel like that's the person that'll be like, "Man, that," you know, how you talking to somebody and they're like, "Man, that shit fucked me up. That shit fuck." They tell you something in life like, "That shit fucked me up." Like, that's one of them things. Like, really? Like, we doing this?
They gonna be
so everybody's just about to be fucked up.
They're gonna be thinking she.
Hey, just fucked me up by telling me a thing a second ago. I'm like, I didn't need to know that.
Yeah. I was in my daddy's
invasive stuff. I'm like, that's too much detail for me.
I was in my daddy's belly kicking. How in the hell? What hole you gonna come out of, lady? Little girl, what hole you gonna come out of? You know what I'm saying? That penis hole ain't gonna get this goddamn big.
They need to tell her daddy used to.
You gonna be an innie or an outie?
Because she think daddy like everybody else. They need to tell her daddy used to be a woman and she transitioned into a man. Like, that's just a lot of conversation for a kid, though.
And there's a lot of confusion for a kid. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of confusion, but you can be what you want. But like I said, when you get 18, that's when you make that decision by changing your body around. I'm just saying because I'm gonna tell you right now, at a certain age, we all regret things that we did before we got 18. We get 18 or 19, even older than that, we're like, man, you know what? I shouldn't have did this to my body. Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck with this tattoo. I'm stuck with this and that. You stuck with it then. You know what I'm saying? Certain age, so you just gotta wait. And you know what I'm saying? When you mature enough, then you know what I'm saying. Make sure this is what you want. And I don't feel that children changing from one gender to another know exactly what they want right now. They can be going through these little stages that you get. Some girls go through their little tomboy stages. You know what I'm saying? That'll make them want to be a stud when they get older. So I'm just saying. But anyway, we got a few more minutes here. We got a lot of more minutes here. So we want to bring up this subject right here because it started in, I believe, South Korea. It's called the 4Bs. Y'all heard of that 4Bs?
No, I never heard of that. What's that?
I don't know what it stands for.
Okay, really 4Bs are they called the 4 No's.
Big, black, beautiful babes.
No,
It's supposed to be some.
I don't know why they call it
feminist
4.
movement.
I don't know why they call it 4Bs because there ain't no B's in what they talking about.
4B is an American feminist movement.
As it came from China.
Is annoying
South
as hell.
Korea.
Is it from South Korea? Why is South
It
Korea
started-
worrying about?
It started in South Korea, like 2010 area, and what it is that they want to be equal with their men. So they said they would not marry a man, they would not bear children, or they won't have sex with a male. So now that Trump is in the office and that Harris lost the race of some these American women, they call, I think, the liberal women or whatever, they came up and that's what they're gonna do.
It's a feminist movement.
Yeah.
What?
Walter said the group is ridiculous. Yes.
Are you serious? You guys are serious? That's a real thing?
Yes, it is. I'm getting ready to pull it
But
up.
that's the reaction that.
But what do they want to be equal to?
They mad because they
What is it?
because Kamala didn't win, so they're like shaving their head, and they got the people with cancer upset, people with alopecia are upset. Like, you're improving by shaving your head. Oh, we don't want to be attracted to women. They're like, oh, so y'all.
Zobo getting upset. He's like, "What? You wasting all that good hair?"
What? Are you serious?
Okay, it said right here, roughly means no. If proponents it said do not date, do not get married, do not have sex, or have children with men. I have children. So to be honest with you, man, a lot of men don't want to have children anyway with you. So boom, they don't care if they want to date you, so it don't matter. They sure don't want to get married with you. So the only thing you hold back from a man is having sex.
That's how they do it in South Korea. What's going on with why it's trending here is because the abortion thing. There's something with like abortion bans and stuff like that. So women are like, oh, well, we're not going to have basically what they call it, like friendly sex. Basically, we're not going to have casual sex then. But that's the reaction that Trump wanted anyway. Like, he's trying to go back to have a family. They're like, oh, we're not going to have sex with men. I'm not going to talk to men or some shit that they're saying. Unless I'm not going to have sex with men unless.
But
Those
it's
aren't the women
already
that we want to have sex with anyway. So it's not
exactly
a big
because
no
it's
one's looking
already
at them chicks and be like, "Ah, dang it, I can't bang that chick now." The chick
I'm
with no
not
makeup and
understanding.
real short chicken head over there, and yeah, I can't.
The ball girl.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what's the.
Let them do their thing.
These are very uneducated people because it's already illegal in over 10 states. Donald Trump has to have the approval by the states to even do this. This is not a federal thing. This is a state thing. It goes by the state. And that it goes to show you again, people are out here voting and have no clue of what they're talking about. Why don't you go? I'm like, where is that?
Out loud right now. It's on a speakerphone.
But where was the outrage last year on those states it's already illegal? Where's the outrage then? Where was the outrage 10 years ago? Those same states cannot have an abortion. So all this is just people, them women don't even want to have sex with men anyway. Okay, period. And this is just all a facade and it's crazy to me. And we're still, and you have people that believe this stuff. These people are literally shaving their heads for what? To be equal to what? I don't understand. What are we being equal to?
And that's
I
why
don't want to fight in no war. Sorry for your luck. I don't want to be drafted. Sorry for your luck. Y'all can have that. I don't want to be equal. Equal to what? I don't understand. What are we equal to? What are we trying to be equal to? I don't get it.
That's the same thing Walter was saying earlier about masculine women. And see, the thing about this, see, people doing things y'all don't even understand. You're blaming Trump. Trump don't have nothing to do with abortions, people. This was from state to state. He don't have nothing to do with that. He gave that. He said the states that's on the states to do this. And then when they passed it on to the states, guess what? Guess who was in office? It wasn't Donald Trump. It was 2 years ago. Donald Trump wasn't the president then.
But another
And then guess what? There was two.
Donald Trump wasn't the president then. So that's what the thing about it. The thing about it is do your research. Stop trying to blame this man for everything because y'all putting the blame on the wrong person.
Another reason,
and just like you, okay,
that the reason that he won is because they're protesting the people. They're protesting you men. Like the reason that he won is because you didn't want to see a woman make it. You didn't want to see Kamala. You didn't want to see Kamala. I'm shaving my head. I'm not talking to you men.
Nobody don't know. You can shave your head all you want.
That's the motive.
That's why they got.
They blame WWE fans, remember?
Keep that wig on when you come talk to me.
That one lady blamed WWE fans and Gen X, and that's exactly what you are. It's all your fault, Zoe.
Yeah.
Remember when she said
that's crazy as hell. It's just crazy. Man, she lost because we didn't have time to get to know her. She only had a couple of months, guys. Come on now. And all this stuff is just ridiculous to me. I just think that people are just talking just to be talking, and they have no clue of politics because you said it happened 2 years ago. Where's the outrage of people not voting 2 years ago? Everybody want to vote every 4 years for the president, and the president don't directly affect you guys. He is for foreign affairs. What is wrong with you guys? You guys don't vote for your senator. You don't vote for. That's the reason why they're controlling everything, because you didn't vote 2 years ago for the senator that was representing your state. That tells about the abortion. That tells how much money you're getting in your welfare check. That tells how much you're getting in Social Security. Those are not universal federally, people. So get off the president and let that stuff ride.
And I'm gonna tell y'all,
why do you think we got Rick Scott again? And we got out and voted against Rick Scott. Now we're stuck with Rick Scott again. He's an evil monster. Senator Skeletor now because people didn't get out and vote for vocal stuff. They weren't educated on that.
Yeah,
they weren't educated on it.
You still got Rick Scott in the Senate. But the thing about it is, the thing about it is with what people don't understand is.
He's an evil monster. He looks like
federal money that Biden was trying to give to the state of Florida. I'm talking about Florida. I ain't talking about no other state, but the state of Florida was denied. A lot of stuff that Biden was trying to give to us, the federal aid and stuff was denied by DeSantis.
Yeah, DeSantis refused it. So that's ignorant. That's our money too. That's our federal tax dollars. Give my money.
Exactly. And he had to control people. Listen to this. He had the control to tell the president that y'all going back and forth about no. And guess what? When he said no, what happened? It didn't happen, right? So you guys need to vote locally, your state, your sheriff, all of that, your judges, all of that, because the president don't have no control over that. Each state has their own constitution.
In 4 years, y'all vote for me. I'm running for president in 4 years.
I'll vote for you.
Independent.
I thought Kanye was supposed to run.
Well, me and Kanye, he gonna be my vice president.
Yeah, I've been a bartender a long time, and for a while there, I bartended at where I served a lot of politicians. And Rick Scott sat at my bar. Charlie Crist sat at my bar. And you know, Charlie Crist went from Republicans to Independent and lost, and then over to Democrats and won. And then he lost again, but he's won again too. Well, he knows he's really smart. He knows my whole family's name by their first names, and every time I see him, he'd sit at my bar talking to me. He was sitting at my bar when they caught Osama bin Laden. He asked me to turn the TV up, the volume up, so he could hear it. But I asked him why he flipped. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm just trying to get elected." He explained a lot about politics being rigged in a few different sentences.
Yeah.
He's like, "They're all rigged, man." He's like, "My job's once you get elected, your job's to get reelected. And if you have to switch parties, he's like, you can't do any good, any quotation marks, if you're not in office."
Yeah, and people are so uneducated they don't even see it.
He just didn't really care, because I've known him for so long. He didn't really care. I got him kind of drunk too on some. He drinks Belvedere martinis, so I was making him plenty of those that night, and he didn't really care at that point. He's like, "Yeah, it's my job to get elected." Same thing with Mitt Romney. That's all you knew about when I tried talking to him. I called him out. I was like, "I watched you debate." Him and Condoleezza Rice are sitting in my bar, and on the other side of my bar was Chris Berman and Ric Flair. And I was asking Condoleezza Rice and Mitt Romney about something, why the debate that he had with Obama, it sounded like he just agreed with Obama the whole time. And she kind of laughed. And then he just said, "I'm just trying to get, get elected, man. That's all I know." He basically said, "Whatever they tell me to say is what I say."
Right.
Absolutely.
It's all scripted.
Well,
absolutely.
We're gonna get back on these ladies that you talking about some. You don't want to have sex. You don't want to get married. This and that. And it said with a man. That's a key word. With a man. So
right.
Y'all are lesbians.
They're thinking about bestiality or anything either.
Right.
Each other bald head.
Absolutely insane.
Well, I mean, what is you want an excuse to come out the closet? You know what I'm saying? So this is your excuse that, you know what? They ain't vote her in here, so guess what? I'm finna go and lick me some coochie.
Man, they don't even know her. They don't even know her. She didn't run long enough for us to even know enough about her. But again, they're good at Democratic and that Republican thing. But you know what? Remember when Donald Trump had a debate with Hillary Clinton? And remember, he said, I don't know. He did his little face, and then he said, "Well, I don't know why you're all in an uproar with me, because me and your husband, we play golf all the time. We're all, everybody want to try to act like they don't like me now." But he's telling you right then and there, it's a facade for us, for whoever's gonna. Okay, you get voted in, and at the end of the day, they all gonna come to some kind of agreement at the end of the day. But they're gonna make us think that is something different. Some of his things that he was trying to pass, the Republicans had tried to pass them before, but because he was trying to do it, they said no. It's all a game. It's all a game.
Well, I'm gonna say
they're all in bed together.
I'm not shaving my head.
Absolutely not.
Be like me. Vote for me.
I will. Both parties are in bed together, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we are.
If you both run for the opposite party, do that. You both run for the opposite party, no matter who, you both be sharing the White House bed at the end, dude. No matter who wins.
Absolutely. And got these women out here shaving their heads. Shaving their heads. Have she came out and said anything about that? Has she said anything about that, trying to tell them not to do it or anything like that?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Kamala, she didn't even say goodbye to them people, right?
Yeah, she was
girl, don't even say that. I was like, ooh, I'm so glad she didn't get voted in now. Now that it's all over with, because she was a sore loser. She probably would have been up there having a fit, or when somebody say something rude to her or something, she might get up and throw a tantrum up there. Embarrass us. Jeez.
She don't need that. She doesn't need. She didn't need to age like that. Like this is not for her. Somebody put her up to this because
Well, yeah, well, of course they did because they knew that Biden couldn't run and she's the next one down.
Well,
So it was.
Biden fucked that whole election up. Biden fucked that election up. Look how long it took him to step down. And motherfucker, if you can't remember motherfucking the president of Ukraine name, what he called him?
He said Putin.
He didn't
He
call
called
him
him
Putin.
Putin.
Yeah.
What's his name?
When you did that, you should have stepped down there.
just take her
It's
as
like,
like a type of person. Like you know what I mean? Like she used to be in like beautiful and stuff. She used to date older men and all of that type of shit. So like
she's
they
a
said
trick.
she slept her way to the top, but no, I didn't say all that.
he was the
Allegedly, she was tricky.
No. Anyway, like she ain't ready to be all shriveled up like the queen and shit. Like this last 6 months.
But she was with that what is that poly relationship though? I can't remember who the guy is. He's a famous guy that have a lot of women, and she was with him. I looked it up. She was
she
with
hooked up
him when
with a
she, in her
judge
younger
too.
years.
Well, I
Yeah.
just take that as a person that cared. Like she
Well,
trying to
I
care
was-
for herself. She's happy this shit is over. Like it aged her.
She would
It
have got
has
my vote.
aged her so horribly.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
If I knew that.
She's done with this shit.
She didn't come exactly. I'm with you, Annie, because she didn't come out and say, I want to be president. They started doing that a couple of years before. Because guess what? Biden wasn't going to get in anyway. Biden's memory was not going to let him get in. Biden probably would have missed the inauguration, okay? He wasn't, it was just his time was up. His body is just giving up on him, as all of our bodies will do eventually.
If y'all watch Head of the State, it's the same thing. They had to throw somebody in there now. 2000,
Absolutely.
2028, you're gonna see the real person who they wanted to run. You're gonna see
Yep.
who the Democrats wanted to run 2028.
Kanye West.
No.
I think he's a Republican now. I think Kanye is a Republican.
Yeah, he's a Republican.
Kamala Harris was their best option because RFK was too far conservative. She was the best choice to have. She didn't have
She
but
was
2
the
months
best
prep time,
choice.
just like you said. They went to Michelle
That's it.
Obama.
Fair. It's like
Michelle Obama said, "If you don't get the fuck out of my face, I know something." That's what she said.
if your opponent's training for a year and you only got 2 months to train, it's a big difference, you know.
That's a big difference. People don't know
No matter
her.
no matter what competition you're in, you know, it's whether it's
you got to
politics or it's football, it's prep time.
And then I want to let the ladies that's yet to shave their heads, that don't shave your head because you think it's because of black men that did not vote her in. First of all, look at the number of black men that's born in the United States, right? And then now you want to look at how many felons they have because you know they can't vote if they're a felon, right? How many men that y'all complain about that's not paying their child support? So they don't have driver's license. So you cannot vote without a driver's license. So all of that you're talking about is all false. So don't shave your head for that matter.
It's y'all fault, motherfuckers. Y'all fault.
It's all false. And don't shave.
Take life how it comes. What do they say at the AA meetings? Fucking control the things you cannot change.
Never been to AA meeting.
Control the things you cannot change. I like that.
I was like, no, but
That's better than what they actually say.
I've been to anger management meeting. I've been to a group anger management
well, I'll
meeting.
use a quote from
But
anger
I've
management.
never been to AA meeting.
Just count to 10 and breathe. People.
Man, the HR.
Actually, they don't say that in AA. I mean, anger management meeting.
Yes, they do. Count to 10.
They didn't tell us to count to 10.
That
What
is
the
a
fuck?
technique.
What the hell counting 10 gonna do somebody mad? 1, 2, 3, 4,
All
5,
right,
6,
well-
7, 8, 9, 10. You still mad?
You tell me.
You're supposed to remove yourself.
Well, I learned in anger management.
What did you learn in anger management?
Which one? When I went the one-on-one or with the group?
So you learn different things at different ones. You should know a lot.
Well, I didn't go to the group because I almost got in a fight at the group because I told the dude.
You wasn't listening.
No, it wasn't. I listening. The dude.
All right. If
No,
you
this
shave,
is
you
a
think
true
about
story.
shaving your head because Kamala didn't win. Take a deep breath and breathe.
This is a true
Kamala's
story.
gonna shave her head.
Story. I went to the anger management. They had me
Concentrate.
go to anger management with the group at the VA. The dude, he had a lot of meat on his damn ear. So I stepped outside to talk on the phone, to see if my son was all right because the school was calling. I go back in. And then later said, well, has anybody got something to say? Well, I was all right till he got up and walked out the door. And then my god brother, he sitting up there, he gonna egg these motherfuckers on. Well, you did disturb everybody when you walked out the door. So yeah, I went off on all the motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck? You supposed to be paying attention to the motherfucking damn teacher up there instead of paying attention to me. I'm sitting in the back of the class for my own self. I said, how long you been there? 14 years. I said, you been there anger management 14 years, ain't learned shit. I said, you like confrontation. You get what I'm saying? And
Well, so I see why you was in anger management.
The lady name was Bell. They started with me.
Zobo, you know how SpongeBob never got his license, he never got his boating license, and how long he's been trying to get it? You're kind of like the SpongeBob of anger management classes. You're never going to get your SpongeBob license.
That's what I
He's
get.
always the same, but I like it.
Tasha, they started with me. He started with me.
Well,
and then this other dude started saying, then my god brother, he want to egg him on. He thought this shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? Because he know how I'm getting. He thought this shit, Eric. He thought this shit was funny.
Well, you should have went back. You should have went back.
And me in the class at the same time. How they do that shit?
You should have went back. You should have went back, though, because the reason why I say you should have went back is because just like church is for sinners, right? Saints don't go to church. Church is for sinners. So you went to anger management because you got an anger management problem. So it's not
anger management.
I was thinking the same thing she said, though. I was thinking
made me go there.
Right.
I did not volunteer to go to this group, and so when
but when we have a problem, but most times when we have a problem, we don't see our own problem. Is what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that you should have went back. What I'm saying is that right. I'm saying you should have went. I say you should have went back because that is not the first. That counselor that's in there, he know you're gonna be angry. That's the whole point of it. You know what I mean? But
they
yeah,
were trying
hey.
to set my ass up to go to prison. That's what the hell they were trying to do.
Yeah.
I know they got the fuck out of there. Cause come on now, I swung on that goddamn dude, and then when I'm swinging, I ain't swinging. I'm trying to take their ass out. And then then I had to have one-on-one classes. You know what I'm saying?
If I went to anger management, I would think that doing a good job means that I don't get mad the whole class.
But if somebody come and fuck with you and you ain't do shit, all I did was walk outside to use the class to show respect. You get what I'm saying?
You should have did one-on-one first. I always think that one-on-one counseling first before you go in a group setting for something like that.
I went to a psychiatrist. She the one sent me over there to the motherfucking group shit. That was on her. She the one sent me over there. I was with the one-on-one psychiatrist. She sent me over there.
So you still saying you didn't have an anger management problem?
I still didn't hear what he learned there.
I learned not to go in no group sessions no more. One-on-one. That's what I learned.
Yeah, you can't do group sessions. Not with other people with anger management problems. You can't do that.
So somebody always even with this company thing, somebody always be like they fucking with me. That's why I sit to the side by myself, away from people unless I know you. I'm gonna talk to you. I don't sit up there and mingle with all the other comedians and shit like that. Cause somebody gonna say something. You don't know me to say shit about me. You feel what I'm saying?
You don't even talk to me that much. You just go chill and keep it to yourself. I'm your goddamn son, and you don't even talk to me when we're there. You know, you're like, all right, you buy me a drink, and then you go sit down, and I don't even talk to you much. I'm like, where the fuck you go? I'll go sit by you. You won't even talk to me. It's true. It's fucking true.
But this is my dog, though. This is my dog. This is my road dog. So
I'm gonna start calling you the pop-off king.
Understand me? This is me.
Yeah, you the pop-off king.
You gotta understand. Like, we talking about anger problems, though, right?
No, we were just telling the people that shave their heads to maybe take a deep breath. Shit, I don't know. I was telling them, don't worry about shit that you can't change. That's what I was trying to say.
But if they want to shave their head, what they need to do, put one of them things on them, on the wraps on their head, to match their skin, and they can see that they got a bald head, and they go look in the mirror. Now you go do that. Now go to a classroom or somewhere, and this and that. I bet you'll grow your hair, won't shave your head there, because somebody gonna bully your ass.
That's some Don't
Right. I think so too, Walt. I think
Walter
so
says,
too,
"Don't
Walt.
make me." Come on, Walter, you want me my dog? I get
That's
counseling. To be
funny.
honest, I get counseling every 3 months. I go back on the 21st, and it's
Good,
mandatory.
good, good.
Y'all notice how don't
It's
nothing
Just in
oh
time for.
giving you with negative shit?
That's positive. That's
right.
No, but these girls cut their hair off. Did anybody donate their hair to cancer patients or anything? Did anybody
They don't care about none of that.
angrily throw that shit away? Like, because you're
They don't
mad?
care about none of that. They just want to be able to make babies and get rid of them. I don't get it. It's weird.
Just wasting
It's
money.
all weird to me.
Oh yeah, we don't got time enough to talk about this week, but next week we want to tell y'all about the real abortion thing. Yeah, I want to speak on that.
Right.
The real thing, the real
The
reason for.
real reason why.
Yeah,
Exactly. Oh, I'm ready
I
for
want to
that.
speak.
I'm ready
I
for
want to
that.
speak. I want to speak on that because
The reason
everybody.
why it's even in existence in the first place. People
Yeah,
don't even understand why it's even there. They don't even understand it.
no,
But they
no.
fighting for something that was against them from the beginning. It's crazy.
And for you Korean and for you South Korean ladies, because I know this ain't happening in North Korea, because North Korea don't play that shit. You want North Korea don't play that. Women got.
And if you know
They
Korean,
sure don't.
yeah.
Hey, North Korea don't
Koreans
play.
speak that ghetto English.
North
So they
Korea.
know what you're talking about.
North Korea don't play that shit. North Korea talk about
You'll
some.
come up missing.
You talking about you want to be as equal as a man. Hey, he don't play that bullshit.
Absolutely not.
So you ladies in South Korea, y'all doing all this, and y'all talking about y'all not gonna have a sex with no man. Now, if you was in the military and you were stationed in South Korea, you had these girls that come on base, fun girls. You know what I'm saying? Because the men, we couldn't. I never went to Korea, but I heard about it. So I'm gonna say we, because I was in the army. You couldn't go off base. You couldn't go off base. You don't supposed to go off base. Because you know what I'm saying, the Koreans, North Koreans, whatever, you don't go off base. You stay on base, so the entertainment come to you. So y'all not having sex with y'all men. That's all I'm saying to say.
Right.
Here go
Right.
Walter. See, Walter was there. We were doing all those South Korean girls. They bought them on base to us. That's what I'm saying. They bring the entertainment to you. They were bringing
Dang.
entertainment. So when they said the 4B movement, yeah, 4B is you're not fucking your own man.
It sounds like
Right.
that's a miserable life. It sounds like it's people out there still gonna be getting it on. Basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they are. It's
So if you want to be weird in the corner with a shaved head, do you?
yeah, it's a lie. You sitting up there.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with a shaved head though. It's just obnoxious the way they did it. It's like brats. Like,
Right. It's what they're doing it for.
It's
And they
symbolic,
trying to
so
blame it
it's kind
on.
of snooty. Is that what you're trying?
but they're getting it
That's
confused
weird.
with people with cancer and stuff like that. I just seen a cancer patient like, I'm not a part of a 4B movement. Don't ask me.
Oh wow. Wow, that's messed up. That's messed up.
That is kind of fucked up though. Yeah.
That's messed up.
She need anger management. She need November 21st.
throwing
November
eggs at cancer
21st.
patients 'cause
November 21st.
No,
I'm gonna take her ass
these
with
bitches
me.
started this
She gonna
shit.
see Dr. Husker too. For that little comment she just made, she finna go see. You gonna see Dr. Husker too. I'm gonna send it to him tomorrow.
She should have said that at the club on Monday.
What comment
She'd
did
have
I
killed.
we didn't have nobody. We didn't have nobody to keep the child of the mama.
But he said I gotta go to Dr. Huxtable. He don't
I
got
said
good pills.
Husker.
Pills.
I said Husker.
Okay.
You said Huxtables?
I said Husker. Dr. Husker.
Trying to get a cocktail. Trying to get a cocktail from Mr. Bill.
I'd rather go to Dr. Huxtable personally. Personally, I'd rather go to Huxtables.
No. Hopefully this Monday we can make it, because I've just got to talk to my son. Like, hey, I need you here, because we cannot leave a dementia patient and an autism child in here in the same house by themselves.
You do not know how to
I get it. That's my world too. I hear you.
I tried to.
That was okay.
I did. I try to speak medically, you know what I'm saying.
I
But
give it like a
when
7.
when I'm not at work, I don't try to say work shit.
I understand.
You get what I'm saying? From 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm at work. I speak medically,
Shot o'clock.
professionally.
At shot o'clock, you slur your words.
Yeah.
This customer service button got turned off when he punched out.
Right.
4:01 p.m. I'm down to earth. But just like we were saying about the Koreans doing the 4B, because guess what? You ain't giving nothing to your men anyway. You're on an army base.
Right.
You're on an army base.
That's
Walter just said it. Walter was in Korea.
that's other women.
That's the Korean women. When you go to Korea, I think you got a term to 12 months or 18 months or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Back then, I know you either go for a 12 month or you go 18 months. But the thing about it is the clothes is over there cheap, shoes, all that shit, like $5. It was real cheap. The George you get down here, you get them motherfuckers there $5, $10.
Well, hoes never stop. So the hoes will still be.
Well,
going.
some of them good because they get married. They marry some of the soldiers and come back down to the United States.
These women wish that
Damn
all
good
of
head if you're gonna marry a hoe.
And then they stay with them for about 2 or 3 years, and then they come Americanized and they leave their ass.
these feminists wish that every female would jump onto the same movement with them, but it's not.
Oh, okay. And the hose was free, provided by Uncle Sam. That was major.
I don't know.
I see why so many people want to go to Korea.
That's why Uncle Sam had that hat like he always had on. That he's a pimp, yo. Flashy colors, big fancy coat, always pointing at shit. Where's my money?
Well, ladies, I just wanna know, you shaving your head, not having sex with men, and all of this is not going to change anything because these people are not telling you they want you to make babies. They're telling you they don't want you to get rid of babies. So you not having sex and not having babies is all in their plan. What is wrong with you guys? That's not going to make them say, oh, yeah, we're going to go ahead and let abortions be. For what? It's all in their plan. You're not making babies. You're not getting rid of them. They're saying don't get pregnant and don't get rid. I don't get it.
There you go.
It's weird.
It's
People are
childish.
weird.
It's immature and weird. Like it's almost entitlement. It's almost showing how bratty the people
Exactly.
are. Like that's not. They don't represent me.
Walter said it was 18 months terms. It was 18 months terms. That's why I said I know for 12 or 18 months. 18 months term. And Walter said he signed up for three terms. Love it there. Hey, free kitty cat shit.
ain't getting paid.
Well, you stationed at Korea. Do you go anywhere else? No, I was at Korea. I ain't planning on going nowhere. I was at Korea. So you ain't gonna know. Gracie said, thanks for hearing my voice. Great show. Walter's a bad guy, right?
Right, yes.
I'm gonna tell you a little about Walter. Walter got I think 3 wives, so I won't say he's a bad guy. He's just
a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's smart. Yeah. Smart guy.
And thank you for joining the show. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody listening, But like you said, everybody got their last words about what's going on with this B4B movement. It's gonna start with James.
About what? Sorry.
The 4B movement.
The 4B, well,
What is crazy?
I thought the 4Bs was big, black, beautiful babes, man. That's what I was Googling on Pornhub, so that's what I thought that shit was. My dog, I don't know. Whatever. Half the shit you said, I forgot. I've been smoking this vape pen the whole time, man.
What's
a bunch of chicken heads trying to get that cash.
My thought is that stop trying to get attention because what you're doing is not going to change the situation. Do something else. and stop portraying that I don't know that you're smarter than what you are. You're talking about Kamala. You don't know anything about this woman.
I'm gonna
It's
take that
already
advice.
illegal in states.
I'm
It's
gonna take
already
that
illegal in states. I mean, get over yourself.
Stop trying to look like me. That's what I'm gonna say. I've had this hairstyle since high school. Y'all trying to quit being me. I ain't making no money. And I ain't no B plan either.
What you got?
I mean, my thoughts about this is my thoughts in general about the world where we are today. Like, mostly about America. Like, we got to worry about America. We're used to worrying about the world, but the state of affairs right now, we need to worry about America. And right now, what y'all gonna make us lose our freedom of speech with this dumb shit? Like, all these opinions. Like, can we just stop judging so harshly and trying to tell everybody else what to do, and stop trying to, like she said, stop trying to get attention. Stop trying to pull people to a cause that you know damn well is kind of stupid. Like, you're making us look stupid. You're going to make them shut us the fuck up.
All right. And Walter said, bad guy, question mark.
And then they'll be voting on that and protesting why we shouldn't have a freedom.
Right.
It'll be a
right.
Walter said, bad guy, question mark. He said he's rich and he's hung.
Hence he got 3 wives.
All right, so we at our time. We finna go now. We finna say our goodbyes. So we're gonna give to Mac James. State where they can find you at.
Stand Up for News on YouTube with the number 4. Stand for up for news. Stand Up for News. It's on everything. TikTok or Mac James MacJamez. On YouTube and TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, either one.
All right, Tasha.
Hey, y'all know me. I'm just a regular old working woman, just trying to stay positive, and just want to let the ladies know, stop putting too much into every single thing. You talking and don't have no resolutions. You don't have no conclusion. All it is theories and what you've heard. So stop shaving your head unless you want to.
All right. Annie Lowe.
I am Annie Lowe, and y'all know me as #PassionBaby. If you didn't know me, now you do. If you would like to follow me, I'm gonna give y'all my social media platforms. It's gonna be Annie Lowe. That's ANNILOC on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. #PassionBaby. You'll find me.
All right, and Zobo69. You can follow me on Facebook, Alonzo Zobo69 Brock, or go to King's Castle on Instagram. TikTok is King Castle ENT, King Castle ENT. Hey, if you'd like to sponsor the show, give me a call at 941-681-1710, 941-681-1710, and look out for our comedy entertainment show. It's coming soon. And go to Tubi. We got 2 movies on Tubi right now, Church Sessions and Debit Card Life Matters. And we're working on 2 more right now as we speak. All right, we're going to end this. We're going to see you same time, same place next week. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Peace.
Thanks.
So, check it out.
I ain't know women have different souls. That explains a lot. Because I ran out of soul. So I grabbed my wife's soul. I must have grabbed his soul. Because my dick was on hard all day at work.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls.
The mama man, Bruce Jenner turned to a lady. This is so good, he on his own.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans
hugged up for no damn reason. She ain't cold. Fuck, she knew that ain't got this motherfucker. Why she ain't wearing no fucking jacket?
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see your pussy lip bitch.
They don't want to get mad at us at the wrong time. They always want to get mad at us when we want to fuck.
Jeans so tight, y'all niggas need to quit. Jeans so tight, see the pulse in your balls. Jeans so tight, man, I'm through with it all.